here, as exciting as it is to have all the kids here performing for our first post-COVID-19 show. It feels really good to be back in the theater. I hope you will enjoy what we are doing tonight. If there are parents in the house tonight, I'm going to reiterate a short message that I gave to the kids, that being, if you were kind enough to donate to us for the duration of this show, any costume or prop pieces, please try to remember to take it home with you, because otherwise it may get folded into my belongings for the school, and I don't wish to be a thief. So, without further ado, please put your hands together for my cast. And enjoy the ride as we take you around the world in 8 things.
Stories for sale! Who wants a story? You, sir, would you like me to tell a story, you? Oh, you ought to know a good story for bigger than you. What about you, man? Care for a story? Oh, you don't deserve my stories, you.
Get this off, Bernardo. You couldn't sell water in the Sahara.
You ruined my business, woman. Keep quiet.
You couldn't sell a coat in the Arctic.
You stop talking and maybe I can sell my stories. Sir, can I interest you in a delightful story? Your mother was a donkey. Man, for only a few coins, I will take you on a journey around the world. I will curse your children! You foul beast!
You couldn't sell.
Enough!
You should let me try.
Oh, don't make me laugh. You can stop bragging on the moon.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Sir, please, may I interest you in a delightful story? I hope you fall in a river. Madam, please, madam.
Do you want to hear a story?
I'd love to. Is this enough?
It's perfect. So, what kind of story would you like to hear?
How about Western?
A Western? What is it with this lady? We don't do Westerns, hun. So how about something more traditional, with magic and spells and evil witches? Sound good?
Sounds fun, but I prefer Western.
Perfect. Costumes ready. Make sure you have your props. Get in your positions now. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Our first stop on our journey around the world shall be Czechoslovakia. This is the story of a boy I once knew.
You did not know.
A boy I once knew. A good friend of mine from childhood. His name was Janicek. This story is called Grandfather's Eyes. Janicek was a poor boy. His father and mother died when he was very young, so he was forced to start out alone in the world to make a living.
How sad.
That's just how things were. For a long time, he could find nothing to do. He wandered on and on, and at last he came to a little house that stood by itself near the edge of the woods.
An old man sat on a doorstep, and Janicek could see that he was blind, for there were empty holes where his eyes used to be. Now Janicek knew that the Zinkas were wicked witches who lived in a cave in the woods and went about disguised as beautiful young women. If these witches met you, they would greet you modestly and say something like, "How do you do?" to make you think that they were good and kind, but then, once they had you in their power,
They would put you to sleep and gouge out your eyes.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, back to the story. Never fear, grandfather. The Yazinkas won't get me.
The first day and the second day, Janacek kept the goats near home. But on the third day,
I think I'll try the hill in the woods. There's better grass there, and I'm not so afraid of the Yazinkas.
Luckily, he had with him a long, slender switch, cut from a blackberry bramble.
personally, I would carry snakes, but maybe that's just me.
Suddenly, there before him stood the most beautiful maiden in the world.
How do you do, Sugar Boy?
Hi.
Here, something for you to grow in our own garden.
But Janacek knew that she must be a Yazinka, and that if he ate the apples, he would fall asleep, and then she would gouge out his eyes.
Tempted, but no thank you, beautiful maiden. I don't like apples.
Second maiden came, more beautiful, if possible, than the first.
How do you do, Sugar Boy? Isn't this a lovely rose? I picked it myself on the head. How fragrant it is. Want to smell it?
No thank you, beautiful maiden. I smell roses all the time, and to be honest, I find it boring.
Then a third one came, the youngest and
Let me guess, the most beautiful of them all.
there was much.
How do you do, Sugar Boy? You think you're a handsome young man, but you would be handsomer still if your hair were nice. Come, let me comb it for you.
Janacek said nothing, and the woman produced her comb.
But just as she was about to comb his hair, he whipped out the long blackberry switch and struck her with it. She screamed and tried to escape, but she could not, because it is the fate of Yazinka not to be able to move if a human being strikes her with a switch of bramble.
You forgot to mention that earlier.
What do you mean? Everyone knows about bramble switches and witches.
Help, sisters, help!
Let her go, Sugar Boy.
We need a new release, our sister.
I will not be fooled. I know who you really are. Now I've got the fear of you, wicked Yazinkas. It was you who got shut my poor old master's eyes. You know it was, and you shall not escape until you do as I ask.
What's all this commotion about?
Come, grandfather, for I have found the means of restoring your eyes. Now you tell me where my master's eyes are, or I'll throw you into the river.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The river it is.
Don't tell me you're a real chick. I promise you I'll find your best eyes. I promise you I will.
She told Janacek of a cave in the hillside where she and her wicked sisters had collected up a great bag of eyes.
All kinds of eyes there were. Big eyes, little eyes, black eyes, red eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, every kind of eye in the world that you can think of.
That's so gross.
Here are his eyes.
I see nothing but dark treetops, flipping birds, and flying bats. This is not my eyes. This is owl's eyes. Take them out. Take them out.
That does it. Now you tell me where my master's eyes are.
Sorry, I don't remember.
Did you just not see the bit of the river?
My name, let's come right up.
I can't see anything but tangled underbrush and slender teeth and horrid fungus. This is not my eyes. This is wolf's eyes. Take them out. Take them out.
You had your chance.
But I can't swim.
That's the point. Now you tell me where my master's eyes are.
Yeah. Let's think about that.
Let's just skip to the point where you get the correct eyes, okay?
Fine.
I see nothing but swirling water and flapping things. This is not my eyes. This is fish's eyes. Take them out. Take them out.
Seriously, have you learned nothing? You better get it right.
This is my eyes. Praise God. I can see as well as ever.
Good job, Izinka. You may go free, but never show yourself here again.
I promise.
That is, unless you wanted to be a permanently beautiful maiden.
I could, but I still have to gouge your eyes out.
That's a shame.
Cause it for right.
How can I defend you, Jack?
I don't know, grandfather, but what do you say? We'll live happily ever after?
Sounds good to me.
And that's exactly what they did.
The end.
Such a wonderful story. And completely true.
You never knew anyone named Yanachek.
Quiet.
Every time we lie. Why can't you just tell the story?
Don't listen to her. Well, she's crazy. And now we must move on. What do you think we should do next? Excuse me, ma'am. You look like you have good taste. What kind of story would you like to hear?
Romantic comedy.
Perfect, yes. A horrific tragedy.
I said romantic comedy.
You got it. Okay, something real, something terrifying. A story of revenge.
But
I've got it. Thomas, Ileana, please come forward. Our next stop on our journey around the world. South Africa. Let the story begin.
Slightly moves down the river away. The camera is here.
Why is she all the way down there?
she thinks she's better than us.
Let's play trick on her. We'll hire beads, and we'll tell her it's in the river. And when she comes back, we'll tell her to throw her beads in too.
So, the three sisters fit their beads.
And you're waiting for your younger sister to return. Sister, we have thrown our beads into the river.
Now it's your turn.
See what happens. Silly girl.
You're such an idiot.
Good luck searching for your beads.
The young girl was so despondent losing her beads that she went to the water's edge and cried.
Water, water, show me my beads. I have cast into your depths.
And the water replied.
Move along.
So the young girl moved on down the river and cried out once more.
Water, water, show me my beads. I have cast into your depths.
But this time, the water answered.
Your beads are here.
And with that, the young girl jumped into the river and the beads were swimming around the net. On the left of the little hut.
Out of the little hut came an old woman. One leg, one arm, and her body was covered in sores.
Why do you not laugh at me? Don't you see how red I look? I'm so sorry. I've never seen you with one arm and one leg. Let me help you clean those sores. Such a kind young girl you are. I'm not used to such kindness. Quickly come inside for you're in danger. What danger? The demon hunts me wet. He's the one who has taken my arm and my leg. He keeps me alive so that I may cook for him. The wind is picking up and I feel a slight rain. These are signs that he's nearby. If he catches you, he'll eat you.
So, the old woman took the young girl to the hut and hid her.
And sure enough, they must soon return to the hut.
I smell you. I saw your eyes.
None but me in here. You can finish eating me if you like.
Where is it? The snakes.
You're imagining the smell because you're hungry. Go to bed and you may have in the morning.
I'll wait.
The demon thought they were eating the old woman, and he soon went to bed for the night.
In the morning, Emma arose early and went out hunting.
The devil is gone. You must leave now. Thank you for your kindness, old lady. It is you who have been kind. Please take it as a token of my friendship.
From an old purse, the old woman pulled necklaces, bracelets.
Diamonds, brass, gold earrings.
She adorned the young girl with golden jewels and sent her back to her village.
When she arrived at the village, there was a great
What's your bag?
Three sisters were overjoyed to find out that their prank did not cause the youngest sister's death.
But when the sisters saw their younger sister show up and
Brass rings.
Diamond.
Gold
and the three sisters entered the water. How he mocked the old woman.
Why do you mock me?
Look at yourself.
You only have one leg.
And one arm, your body's covered in sores.
Won't you children come inside and help me clean my sores? Why would we want to help an ugly cat?
Give us your tools, where are they?
And just then, slightly arose, and the song tree began to fall. But the old woman did not warn the three sisters.
Do you remember this part?
Yes, it's part of the story.
I don't like it.
The demon came home and he saw the three sisters.
The end.
Now read it here if you don't want to hear this part.
You're drunk in this part, don't you?
He saw the three sisters and
Everyone's happy. The end.
acting like a child. Now, these fine people want to hear the end, so I'm going to tell them.
Fine.
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 The demon came home and he saw his three sisters. And he took them, whispered inside his pocket.
Wait.
And one by one, the demon ate the three sisters. The end.
It's over.
Yes. Her mother was eaten by a demon. Very tragic.
Okay, very good. Except for those two. They were so flat. They should try to figure that next time, eh?
So, what shall we do next?
Don't go. What kind of story would you like to hear? Of course you do. Dear you're in luck. I've got just a story for you. The story of Prince Ivan.
Ivan?
Yes, Prince Ivan.
Prince Ivan doesn't have any teddy bears.
Let's just hope she doesn't notice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're off to Russia. And the story of Prince Ivan, the witch baby, and the little sister of the sun. Here to present this wonderful story are the lovely Natasha and the not so lovely Boris.
Once upon a time, very long ago, there was a little prince named Ivan.
He was mute. Tell her he was mute.
Right. He had never spoken a word from the day he was born. And of course, this was very troubling for his parents, the king and the queen.
That's what kind. Well, what can we do? There's nothing. There's not a single thing in this miserable world we can do. What? That's true. We can wish. I would have another child. Any kind of child would be ready for this tongue-tied rat we can say a word.
And for that wish, they were punished, as you shall see.
As for Prince Ivan, since his parents didn't pay any attention to him, he spent all his time in the stables listening to the old tales of the old wise horse caretaker. I like old caretaker.
I'm an old man, this you know, but I am wise and can predict the future, and I'm going to tell you a secret because I love you. You're new, and your parents hate you, but I think you're a good kid, so here goes. Today your parents gave birth to a little girl, your new sister, but she's a bad egg. The witch she is, with iron teeth. She will eat up your father, and eat up your mother, and eat up you too if she gets the chance. There's no saving the old people, but if you're quick and do as I tell you, you may escape. Now you must go to your father and ask him for the best horse he has. Then you must gallop like the wind, and don't stop until you get to the end of the world. There you'll be safe.
Are they supposed to laugh? They both laughed. Are you joking? I'm so disappointed. How did they do it in the morning then?
And the little prince had a flashback of what the old caretaker said.
A witch is with iron teeth.
She'll eat up your father.
And eat up your mother with iron teeth, iron teeth, iron teeth, teeth.
Yes, and what's all the black tea? Oh, nothing. What is that black tea?
And so Prince Ivan rode away on the finest horse there was. I like horses.
Don't worry, old man. He'll be fine. He'll write to you, I'm sure of it. Yes, of course he will. I'll go check the mail. Maybe he's written already.
Prince Ivan and his horse leapt over rivers and streams and hills, and anything else that came in his way, until there were no houses or people anywhere to be seen.
It sure is a big place, this world, and wonder when I should come to the end of it.
Stepping on a wide sandy plain, he saw two old women sitting in the road.
Excuse me, little dragon. This is the end of the world. I'm mistaken with you. We seek your baby sister, Switch, and his iron teeth. Please let me stay with you. I'll be very good trouble. I'll find your needle string when you break one.
Will you give us gods too? My dear, this mountain the world, little good will do for you to stay with us. For as soon as we've broken all our needles and used up all our fed, we shall die. And then where would you be? Your little sister would be on your teeth would have you in a minute.
So he rode on further over the wide world, the black horse galloping and galloping, and throwing the dust from its thundering hooves.
That sounds pretty.
Finally, he came to a forest of great old trees, and from it came a dreadful noise, the crashing of trees falling, the breaking of branches, and the instant flakes hurled through the air.
Please, your giant, this is the end of the world. Let me stay with you. And then we seek your baby sister, who's a witch and has iron teeth.
My dear boy, this is not the end of the world. A little good would be for you to stay with me. For as soon as I remove all these trees, I shall die. And then where would you be? Your sister would have you in a minute, and already there are not that many big trees left. See?
And the giant set to work again, pulling up the great trees and throwing them aside.
The scout was full of flying trees.
Then Prince Ivan came along the mountains, and there was a roaring and crashing in the mountains, as if the earth was falling to pieces.
Fire and thunder, whole mountains were lifted up into the sky and fell down to the earth, so that they broke and scattered into dust.
There stood a huge giant mountain tosser, picking up the mountains like pebbles.
Watch out! Please refrain. This is the end of the world. May I stay here? Live with you. Stay with my baby sister, who's a witch and has iron teeth. Good sir, this is not the end of the world. I will come with you for you to stay with me. As soon as I pick up all these mountains and put them down again, I shall die. And where will it be? This is how many minutes. Not many mountains left.
And the giant set to work again, lifting up the great mountains and hurling them away.
The sky was full of flying mountains.
At last he came to the end of the world, and there, hanging in the sky above him, was the castle of the little sister of the sun. Beautiful it was made of glass, and hanging in the sky, as if it were built of red roses.
For which we must use our imagination.
Well, it's very beautiful, trust me.
Hello? Is anyone home?
The son's little sister opened the window back into him.
Stay here and play with me.
Mary and Pretty was the son's little sister, and she was very kind to Prince Ivan. They played games together at a rare time. Games are fun.
Until one day, Prince Simon climbed up to the topmost part of the castle. From there, he could see the whole world, and far, far away, beyond the mountains, beyond the forests, beyond the wide plains, he saw his father's palace where he had been born. The roof of the palace was gone, and the walls were broken and crumbling.
And little Prince Ivan came slowly down, and his eyes were red with crying.
Who's that?
My dear friend, why are your eyes so red? Just eat and walk with your iron teeth. Who's easy to who? My little sister's witch. Didn't I tell you that? Oh, I thought I told you that story. They told it from her. Well, anyway, my little sister's witch. She's supposed to eat up my parents. And yeah, that's why I hate it. That's terrible. Are you sure I'm going to tell you that story? Well, maybe it's next week. I shall go back on my horse and double check. Please don't keep me. I'm looking for myself. I'll come back. I promise. Okay, at least the keys you're going to like this first. I should come. I'm sorry, fresh. And 2 hours. These apples make down my one order. Thanks for the turkeys and each room useful. 3 separate teachers. Sound wonderful.
So Prince Ivan was on his way. First he reached the giant mountain tosser. There was only one mountain left, and he was just picking it up.
Sadly, he wasn't picking it up, for he knew that when he had thrown it away, his work would be done and he would have to die.
Well, Prince, it's the end. No, wait. What is it? I'm kind of busy. Let me just try something. I'll get
Wow, just beautiful.
Why on the gravel? I mean mountains now. That's been 1,000 years. Thank you, kind little prince.
My pleasure. Farewell. Next they came the three rulers, the giant. There were only two of the great oaks left, and the giant had one in each hand.
My life has come to an end.
No, wait. Let me just try something.
And as it threw down its home, there was a noise of spreading branches, of swishing leaves, of opening buds all together. And there before them was a forest of great oaks, stretching farther than the giant could see. Tall though he was.
Why, there are enough trees to last me for another 1,000 years. Thank you kindly, little man. No problem. So long.
Next came the two old
Women who were crying thereafter.
There's only 1 needle left, and a bit of thread left in the box. And then we shall die.
Wait. Just keep these out.
Thank you kindly, little prince. We're hot, aren't we? Oh, we're hot. My friends, you must take the energy you've been for all these years. Throw it to the ground and it will turn into a lake of water. Perhaps someday it will be useful to you.
He came at last to his father's ruined palace.
Why, you must be my big brother, Ivan. Indeed, I've heard all about you. Come inside. Okay. So, brother Ivan, you play some music, but don't talk because I should feel lonely.
That way she knew people could speak.
Hey, one way you still can. Your father and mother were eaten long ago. Oh no! Don't be upset, for they deserve it. Be quick, what are you looking to do? Your pretty little sister is putting an end to her iron teeth. What about you? As soon as I see it, this time when you reach the end of the world, yes, stay there. What about the song? I'll handle it. Let's go. Hit it! Hey! What's the matter? Don't let my dog! That's it. Now I'm angry. No more Mr. Nice.
She might have appeared to be a little girl, but she could run faster than the black horse could gallop.
since he was eating on fire.
I don't do. And as it threw down the handkerchief, it turned it into a neat broad leg.
You there! No swimming in the deep end. No swimming in the shallow one either.
We have to get to the other side.
Sorry, if adults swim only, you'll have to wait an hour.
What am I doing?
It took her a long time to get across. And all the time, Prince Ivan galloped on, never stopping for a moment.
Which would have thought that poor little Ivan too.
It didn't have some help along the way.
Take that!
But somehow, someway, the witch made through still.
Finally, little Ivan saw the cloud castle of the little sister of the sun, hanging over the end of the world, and gleaming in the sky.
This way, little prince. Here, climb my hair.
And the sun's little sister let down her radiant golden hair, which was so long it reached all the way to the ground.
Don't you have a ladder? No, just hair.
This isn't the story goes, because I think you might be thinking of another story.
No, this is it. He glanced at her.
Give him up. I will not. How did your hair grow so fast? Just wait. Well, it was very open. Let me climb your hair. I think she's gonna cry. I'm not.
The witch was so upset, as witches hate to be teased, but she started to cry and turn and went off, gnashing her iron teeth until they broke. And ever since then, little Prince Ivan and the little sister of the sun played together in the castle of cloud that hangs over the end of the world.
the fine print. Alright, on to the next story. Step right up, who's got a request? Ethan, what kind of story would you like to hear?
How about a story from ancient Japan? Something with a brave warrior and dragons.
Yes, I've got the perfect story for you, good sir. Why not my face?
I'll pay good money to hear your story.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, mice and underwriters, presenting my Lord Bag of Rice. Let's see here. How about Maria and Thomas?
Yes. So do I.
Princess then.
Dragon things, monsters, and arrows flying everywhere.
I wish I was in Japan right now.
Me too.
Hey, do you maybe want to tell the story at some point?
Alright, sorry.
Chop chop!
Long ago, reigning in Japan, a brave warrior, known to all as Howard Overlord by the right, is truly most Fujiwara Kinasato. And this is the story of how he came to change his name.
Fujiwara Hidesada was always in search of adventure.
One day, Kinasato set out in his bow and his quiver of arrows, and he traveled to the beautiful lake, Biwa.
At that time, there was a bridge across the lake, and upon that bridge lay the sleeping dragon.
Without hesitation, Kinasato walked onto the bridge and began walking across the great monster's back.
But after only a few steps, Hidesada stopped when he heard a man calling from behind.
Oh, brave sir, won't you please help a poor old man?
It depends on what help you need.
I want you to kill my mortal enemy.
Certainly, it would be my pleasure. Wait, what did you say?
I said I want you to kill my mortal enemy.
That's quite a favor you ask, old man.
I have lived in this lake for many years now and have quite a large family. For some time we have lived in terror. For a monster centipede has discovered our home. And night after night it comes and carries off one of my family. I am powerless to save it. If it goes on much longer like this, not only will I lose all my children, but I myself shall fall victim to the monster.
So you want me to kill a monster centipede?
Yes?
I will do it on one condition.
Anything.
Tell me why you turned yourself into a sleeping dragon.
I turned myself into a dragon in hopes of finding someone who can help me.
That makes no sense at all.
I have waited on the bridge in the shape of that horrible dragon you saw, in the hope that some strong, brave man would come along. But all who came this way, as soon as they saw me, were terrified and ran away as fast as they could. You are the first man I have found able to look at me without fear, so I knew at once that you were a man of great courage.
Makes sense to me. So, where's the centipede?
He will come at night to claim his prey. I will take you to my home.
So, the dragon parted the waters of the lake and led Hidesada into his palace.
Soon, there was a pound up and everything was silent.
Suddenly, the palace began to shake as if a great giant were approaching.
Kinasato and the dragon seemed to cover.
Is this an earthquake?
No, the centipede approaches.
I don't see anything.
Look, in the distance. You see the two fiery balls?
I thought you said I was going to fight a centipede.
Open my eyes.
Hidesada looked closer, and beyond the fiery eyes, he saw the long body of the centipede and its 100 legs.
Kinasato showed no fear, but the dragon king cowered in the corner, for he knew just how ferocious the centipede was.
You have only 3 arrows in that quiver.
In all my days, I've never met a beast that could not be brought down by 3 arrows or less.
The centipede is not your average beast. Aim between the eyes and do your best.
Kinasato took aim with his first arrow and let fly.
The arrow hit the centipede right between the eyes, but glanced off without leaving a mark.
You're doomed. You've only made him angrier. He'll devour us all.
Fear not, Dragon King. I still have 2 arrows left.
Again, Kinasato took aim and let his arrow fly.
And again, the arrow hit the centipede between the eyes and glanced off.
You are a brave warrior, but your arrows cannot destroy the giant centipede.
I still have 1 arrow left, Dragon King. I told you I would kill your enemy, and kill your enemy is what I shall do.
Kinasato watched as the great beast raced towards the palace, growing bigger and bigger with each passing second.
The fiery eyes of the centipede began to light up the palace and the waters around it. Hidesada could clearly see the 100 legs of the great monster.
Just then, Kinasato remembered something his grandmother had told him long ago. The only thing that can kill a centipede is saliva.
Hidesada threw his But before you place it on this bowl, Hirasawa put the end of the arrow in his mouth.
He let the arrow fly once again, straight for the center of the centipede's head.
But instead of glancing off the normal skis before, it went straight into the creature's brain.
The centipede began to quiver, and his eyes slowly dimmed.
And then, in a blinding flash, the body of the great monster disappeared.
Am I dead?
Just say the centipede is dead.
Thank you, Great Warrior. You have saved us all.
Don't thank me, thank my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Never mind.
The Dragon King's family slowly came out from hiding and began to fall in front of Hirasawa. Thank you, my brave warrior. We only did. Can we pay? Not in a million years. I think we can probably repay it. Yeah, we can probably repay it. No, we can't. Our stupid debt. I agree. The trial will be insulting. Isn't something better than nothing? Not for cheap is the great deed he has done for us. I think we should leave this decision to Father. Yes, Father will know what to do. Our squabbling profits nothing.
My work here is done. I set out for an adventure, that's exactly what I got. It is time to return home.
You must allow me to show my gratitude.
I did not kill your enemy hoping to becoming rich.
They won't give you riches, just a few simple gifts.
Well, I guess it's okay.
The Dragon takes 5 things and 3 transforms one step, each carrying a gift.
The first carries a bag of rice to give honor to a brave warrior.
The second,
A roll of snow to show gratitude for a loyal service. And the third carries what goes with any kitchen because it's non-stick.
Take these gifts as a symbol of my dying gratitude.
Hirasawa put the gifts and returned home.
When he returned home, Hirasawa decided to use the gifts he was given to cook himself a big meal.
Hirasawa poured the bag of rice into the cooking pot, but the bag remained full. No matter how much he poured, the bag never lost its full.
And Hirasawa found that the cooking pot was magical as well.
And non-stick.
Whatever he put in it was cooked to perfection without any need for fire to heat it.
Same like the roll still. The more he pulled off, the more the roll stayed the same.
Not having to ever spend money on rice, or silk, or firewood, Hirasawa became a wealthy man.
And the famous name spread all over the land.
However, told them by Lord Bag of Rice.
The end.
Such a good story.
Oh, good.
I love that story too.
The hero. He reminds you of me. Huh?
Oh yeah, sorry. You're a totally brave hero, of course.
And you are my glorious centipede.
What? Say?
Okay. Well, I think it's time for us to take a short break. Our players need a bite to eat and a drink. You should do the same.
While we're on our short break, please enjoy our selection of ethnically appropriate music.
And winner!
How was your nap?
Oh, let's just say, you'll have to buy a mule to carry this trunk, if that's what you mean.
Why would I buy a mule when?
Yes, you have to be like it. So, what do you think we should do next?
I think we should switch things up a little and share a story from a continent we haven't covered yet.
Antarctica. Perfect choice. Alright, it all started with a dancing penguin.
I was thinking somewhere a little warmer, like South America.
But the dancing penguin is so cute.
No dancing penguins, Bernardo.
Fine. Ask them if they want to hear a story about a dancing penguin and a chorus parade of baby seals. What was that? I could have sworn I heard something, but I most certainly did not.
Well, I think a love story is a wonderful idea. How about the story of the Yara? You do remember that one, right?
Yeah, yes. I remember it has 0 dancing animals in it.
Bernardo.
Fine. If they want to hear a love story, I can think of no better place to do it than in Brazil. Shall you and I tell the story?
I think not. Knowing you, you'll try to add that juggling polar bear or something. No, I think we'll let Natasha and Boris take this one.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the story of the Anna.
It's Brazil, and it's hot, and everybody sleeps all day.
In a tiny town surrounded by a forest, there was a young man.
My name is Alonso. And the young maiden.
My name is Julia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
They fell in love right away.
I am like totally in love with you.
Oh my gosh, I super love you too. No. They fell in love because they were meant to. And every night Alonso would find Julia, and they would sit under the stars, which looked so large and bright that they felt as if they could almost touch them.
What did you do last night after you went home?
Oh, just the same as parents do. They went to talk to speak to my youth. So I went to the forest with Faith and wanted to keep them close with the edge of the river. I've been going there for months now, the last night since exchange time. I was taking my last lunch, one sometimes for one side, sometimes for another. A voice more sweet than any melody I've ever heard. But there was no words. I left the pool and got dressed. I searched everywhere. Nothing. Anywhere. Isn't that strange?
Alonso, will you promise me something?
What is it?
I want you to promise never to bathe in those pools again.
Well, why not, friend of my soul? Have I not got better always? Nothing can turn me so far out of my heart.
No, but perhaps something will. If you do not promise, I shall go mad with fright. Promise me.
Why? What's the matter? You look so pale. Tell me why you're so afraid.
Did you not hear the song?
So what?
So after the song comes, her. And after that,
What?
after that, death. That's why you must promise you'll never go there again. At least not your work.
And what difference does her marriage make?
Oh, there will be no danger then. You can go bed as often as you want. Make it your second home. I don't care.
But tell me why you're so afraid.
You see, Julia knew something that Peter didn't.
She knew the song that Alonso heard was the story of the Yarrow.
Julia also knew the Yarrow was one of the many terrible things that lived in the forest and hid under the banks of the rivers, and could only be defeated by powerful charms.
And Julia also knew that the dreaded Yarrow freed young men of the eve of their marriage. Julia was a smart woman.
Do not cry, my angel. I promise anything you please. Only let me see you proud of them.
Thank you for promising. But I know how strong the yard is. So I want you to take this. The moment you hear the yard's voice, put this in your ear and you will find out instead.
Alonso remained determined not to go to the pool for 3 long nights. But the Yarrow's song continued to ring in his ears, and it grew louder with each day.
On the 4th night, the attraction of the song grew so strong that neither the thought of Julia nor the promises he had made could hold him back.
As he reached the pool, deep in the forest, the moon passed from behind a cloud, and there she was, what appeared to be a beautiful golden-haired woman.
Hello? Who are you?
The woman did not answer, and Alonso began to have an awful feeling.
He tried to turn away from the woman, but it was no use. Something stronger than himself compelled him to stay there.
Oh, Julia!
Are you sure this is a love story? It seems more like a ghost story.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
The shell, Alonso, use the shell.
With the sound of Julia's voice singing in his ear, Alonso found his strength to escape the powerful touches of the Yarrow.
Now that's a love story.
Oh, and this thing has the air ground. Let's forget that part.
And then every night on the eve of their wedding anniversary, the Yarrow would wait outside the window for the perfect time to strike. But Alonso and Julia's love never faded, and the Yarrow was forever doomed to wander the riverbanks alone.
Okay, let's not overdo it.
I just thought,
I know, you're just a big, gooey romantic.
you're crying. I was just thinking about how much better it would have been if there were those animals in it.
You really, that desperately need a story with animals in it.
Yes.
I can't give you a penguin, but how about a pigeon?
Oh, a pigeon, a bird, a cockatoo, I'll take any bird at this point.
Then, our next story takes place in India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Korea, who will present to you the story of Prince Hakkasan.
There was a king who had no children.
He was meeting. Oh wait. Hey, that's my life.
You snooze, you lose. One day this king was in his garden when an old fakir came strolling by. He saw how sad the king was, so he asked him,
What troubles you, my king?
I have 4 wives, but alas, no children. What a terrible shame.
That is a problem easily remedied. Here, take this stick of mine and strike that mango tree twice. On the first strike, 2 mangoes will fall. On the second, 2. With each mango you give to each of your 4 queens, 2 sons shall be born to you.
Go on. Don't be a baby.
I'm not a baby, you're a baby.
Just tell the story.
I forgot what you were.
The king was so delighted that he took the stick and went up to the mango tree.
Right. The king was so delighted that he took the stick and went off to the mango tree.
Upon his first strike, 2 mangoes fell, just as the fakir had said.
With the next strike, 2 more mangoes fell.
But he was not satisfied, so he threw the stick yet again, hoping for even more children.
But to his surprise, the fallen mangoes flew back to the places where they hung, temptingly just out of reach.
The king went back to the fakir and explained what he had done.
That comes of being greedy. Surely 8 kids is enough for anybody, yet you are not content. I will give you one more chance, but beware of disobedience. For if you do not heed me this time, you may lie in this garden with no children to a doomsday for all I care.
The king went back to the tree with his stick. He struck into a 4 mangoes lay upon the ground. He quickly gathered them and went back to the palace to give them to his 4 wives.
But the queen was not in the palace. He put her mango in the cupboard to save it until she had returned.
The queen's ate the mangoes with great relish.
When the youngest queen returned, she found her mango in the cupboard, half eaten by an owl.
Now only left 17. The youngest queen ate the half-eaten mango.
The months passed and all the queens bore children.
Prince,
But when the youngest queen gave birth, her second child was different from the rest.
he had 1 eye, 1 ear, 1 arm, 1 leg. In fact, look at Silas. He was as handsome a young prince as you would wish to see. For always, he was as great as they, and he was only half a prince.
That was a pretty boring story.
That's not the end.
Oh, right.
Officers grew up in the palace with the other children, but they mocked him and made fun of him. Even the other queens played roll dogs on the poor boy.
One day, all of the children walked away and their mothers packed the sweets for them to eat.
But poor Hafsan didn't have any sweets, and the other children refused to share.
When the children came across the melon field, they all wanted to eat their white fruit. But the field was fenced off, and the only person who could fit through was Hafsan.
These sure are the best melons I've ever tasted. Follow to us! Open the gate! From the side, open the gate! Please help us share the melons with us. But Hafsan did not forget how his siblings would not share the sweets with him, so he served them rolled and sour melons. This melon has worms. That's why I like it. This melon is sour. That's why I like it. Sweet. We're gonna get your house on.
Full from the melons, Hafsan left the field and went off to a well to fetch drink.
But the other children were still mad at Hafsan for not sharing the melon. So when he went to the well, they pushed him in.
Hafsan soon found out that he wasn't the only creature who walked the well.
That well was a hiding place for very strange and powerful creatures.
A demon, a pigeon, and a snake.
Poor Hafsan hid along the wall of the well and listened in on these strange creatures. Why do you hide at the bottom of this well?
Because I'm a wanted man. I once put a spell on your princess that makes her sick.
That seems a little bit strange.
Because the princess's father once sold me a lame camel. And nothing.
That seems a little bit uneven.
Well, I am a demon, aren't I?
I guess that's where we get the expression, never sell a lame camel to a demon.
You got that right.
Why you didn't know his name? To store my treasures. What treasures?
How could a lame snake like you get such treasures?
I once was a king with land as far as the eye could see. What happened? I sold a lame camel to a demon.
Don't look at me. I just make people sick.
For 70 years, I must remain a snake until I am brought back into a human. How much longer do you have? 20 years, 19 months, 2 days, and 9 minutes.
Mulder, Richard, why are you in this well?
To store my droppings, of course. Your what? My droppings.
That explains the smell.
I have to know that my droppings have the power to heal anyone who eats them.
Anyone who eats his droppings will be healed. Wait, what are droppings?
Never mind. So why do you keep your droppings down here? The damp air keeps them fresh.
Well, I made the demons, and that's disgusting.
Night fell and morning came, and the demons and the snake left the well to went off come on the plague.
And none of them ever saw Half-Sun, who clung to the wall of the well.
It wasn't long before a camel driver came along and lowered a bucket on the road to fetch some water from the well.
Half-Sun grabbed onto the bucket and pulled out of the well.
Half-Sun soon made his way to the neighboring city, who was told that the prince of snake and anyone who had cured her would be given her hand in marriage and would inherit half the kingdom.
Half-Sun went to the king and said,
I can hear your daughter.
with that, Half-Sun went to the princess and fed her the fish droppings which she had taken from the well.
That's disgusting. Nevertheless, the prince was scared and canceled the immediate made for the wedding.
News of this spread around the neighboring lands, and it wasn't long before Half-Sun's siblings found out. Filled with jealousy, the three siblings went to the king and tried to put a stop to the wedding.
King, okay, you can't let your daughter marry this child, my son. The kingdom will come back and stop. Your children will be your fault and your enemies will think you're weak. Your kingdom will come and ruin it. Besides, this Pakistan is a child of peasants, not worthy of a princess.
The king took the advice and banished Half-Sun from his kingdom.
Half-Sun pleaded to the king to allow him one day to prove his words.
Half-Sun went to the well, where he took the snake's feathers and loaded them up onto a cart. Half-Sun presented the gold and jewels to the king and told him the story about how he had become Half-Sun and how his siblings had been so cruel. The king announced that the wedding would go on that night.
And the siblings kept the city in shame, filled with rage and jealousy. They emptied them into the well and then decided to throw themselves in hopes of finding treasures for themselves.
But they found no treasure, and soon it was night. The demon, the pigeon, and the snake returned to the well.
Someone has stolen my droppings. Forget about your droppings. Somebody stole my treasure.
I smell the stench of human.
The pigeon and the snake saw the siblings. I thought you said you could only make people sick.
Well, I am a demon. I lie.
And the siblings lived the rest of the day as paying counts.
The end, right?
Yes.
Fascinating story.
I always did wonder what happened to Half-Sun.
I like to think he got married and inherited half the kingdom.
And had little half children.
And they all lived happily ever after.
I know you like that joke, so I'm not going to say anything.
You are very kind. So, what should we do next?
All your stories are boring.
What did he just say? What did you just say?
I said, all your stories are boring. There's no topics, there's no excitement, no problems.
What?
Yeah, I'm speaking in plain words. You should tell stories like that. The maybe and some special effects.
Oh, you want special effects?
Yeah.
And explosions?
Everything.
I got a better idea. How about we tell the story of a boy much like yourself? No menace at all. For this story, we shall be traveling back to the Americas, to the land of the Arapaho people.
Hello, boy?
You got it.
Hold it. Would you like to start?
No, thanks. It's fine.
No, please, I insist.
I'm just smart.
One of you starts.
Go. How
Long ago, Alma was wide and hurried. There was an Indian camp, and on the edge of the camp was a teepee in which lived a man and his wife and only boy.
Now, the boy was quite misbehaved, and used to shout his mother and refuse to carry wood and carry water from the spring.
His mother scolded and beat him but all was not the clothes. For the boy was worse than before.
One night, when everyone in the camp was asleep, the bad boy began to rap.
What's going on in here?
Nothing.
If not, stop. I'll throw it out to a big owl or back. Come on, all night for not enjoying.
Big Owl Ultra Bag is the worst.
I know, right?
Alas, the mother spreads did not work in the morning.
Ha! Big owl order bag? There's no such thing.
Remember trying to make him stop even though he wakes everyone up in the camp. This will teach him a good lesson.
Who?
Our son.
What did you do with him?
I gave him over to the big owl over bag.
Oh, that old trick.
It's not a trick for all we know. The big owl has already taken him away.
Well, alright. Good night.
The mother knew Owl under her back was real, so she could not sleep nor get boy out of her mind.
When daylight came, she hurried us, but did not see him anywhere. She rushed to the camp from TV to TV, asking,
Have you seen my boy?
No.
What about a giant owl? Have you seen a giant owl? Giant owl. You've been carrying a large bag with a boy in it. Are you okay, lady?
Days and weeks passed by, and the boy did not come back. His mother grieved very much, and last she decided that she would go and search for him all over the world.
but before she started, sat down her TV and made some magic garments.
As a natural could do in time of grief.
Two pairs of moccasins fit beautifully with high heels. One pair of women's leggings. One shirt ornamented with scalp locks. Three rows. One buffalo with colored fringe. A row with pictures of eagles in each corner, and a shower with beautiful people. All decorated with porcupine clothes, dyed blue, green, and yellow.
Very nice. Why don't you try collecting some firewood? Well, good luck. Don't forget the firewood.
So, start off as festivities. One period to repeat, sorrowful and lonely.
Soon enough, she came to the side of the Green River, and Evie standing by herself upon the bank.
Mother!
Son! Have you... Where did you get these wings?
I am little owl boy now. Come here quickly, mother, before big owl order bag gets here. He is not to go for me.
We must leave then.
I know you've come to get me, but big owl is very fierce. He'll try to eat you.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Lie down here, so when he comes, he cannot see you.
Little owlwood, owlwood.
Where's mother? Don't see him coming?
Little owlwood. I think your mother was here, so I smell her footprints.
I don't know how you smell footprints. She isn't here.
I want you to go to the ravine and put some buffalo. Open the back and they will walk right in.
Very well. When he touches my steak while I'm gone, I will kill you.
I sure hope you got this like my little face.
So the little owl boy flew away to the raven and shot 10 nice buffalo.
However, he did not let them walk to the bag, but left them lying on the ground and flew back to the TV.
My boy, where are the buffalo?
I left them in the ravine.
Why did you bring them back here? You did back to back for everything.
They're too heavy for me.
I do think your mother must be here, so I smell clothes.
Can you just get them already? I'm getting hungry.
Okay, but when I get back, I know little owlwood's gonna get a little attitude adjustment.
Gee, I want to eat.
Watch.
What are you doing?
Haven't you seen magic moccasins before?
No.
Well, now you have. Big Owl will be able to resist their power distraction.
Little owlwood, good. They're gone. I knew his mother was here. I'll catch up to them in no time. Oh no, magic moccasins.
So before the big owl left the TV, he was forced to walk around each pair of moccasins and count every porcupine coil.
Those are the rules.
Here I come. I'm going to let a couple of moccasins stop me.
Oh no, here he comes.
Oh no, mine doesn't. So what do they think of next?
Oh, forget it. Let me just put all my magic dragons down.
The shirt is almost all about food, buffalo over on the fridge. A picture of the eagles and four birds. Very nice. Food.
Finish it.
The shower was so good to see.
He was so busy in the water and fell down and burned into so many people he could never get it together again.
Or let's say he just went home and never bothered anyone ever again.
Much better.
Welcome back.
No firewood.
And from then on, the boy was always spent dreaming in the firewood and wanted for the spring from his mother.
And he never again, in the middle of the night, that he made so much noise.
The end.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. What did you think about that story, kid?
It was okay.
Hey, next time we'll tell it, we'll let an explosion, eh?
Cool.
Cool. Well, seems our time with each other is coming to an end. I said we're going to be leaving soon. Thank you for at least pretending to be sad.
We have time for one more story.
Oh, now they look sad.
What story shall we do?
I think you should pick.
How about
Yes, my favorite story. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Isabel and I present to you an Irish story from Ireland. It is the story of a storyteller. More specifically, the storyteller at fault.
in the land of Leinster, there was once a king who loved to hear stories. So much so that he hired a storyteller to tell him a new story every night before bed.
This storyteller was the best there was, and for years and years, he never failed at coming up with a new story for the king each night.
The years passed, and the storyteller made quite a living, spinning his tales for the king.
He had his own land with his own horse and his own dogs. He lived a happy life, he and his wife. And every morning before breakfast, he would go into his garden to think up a story for that night.
What a lovely day it is today, for sure. The birds are singing, the smells the echoing green is in the air. A finer day I have not seen. What will be the story for this fine day? Alas, this sticky May, I've got no story, not a single tale to spin on this wretched day.
Why such a long face on such a fine day, my husband?
I'm doomed.
Please, what's doing you on this day?
I've got a story for the king tonight.
Well, you have forgot to see how do you kind of grumbling like that?
Don't you see? I've never come to breakfast without a story. I'm doomed, I tell you.
Not as doomed as that poor fella.
Now who be that?
Lieutenant Beckerman, we should bring him some breakfast.
So be it. Who are you, my good man?
Oh, then, it does little matter who I am. I'm a poor old lame, miserable creature sitting down here to rest a while.
Will you have some breakfast?
None for me, any of the things, but I'm really looking for someone to wager with.
What has a poor old fellow like you to wager with?
Why, I have 100 gold pieces in this leather purse.
Pay with them, White Archer, and perhaps after we can tell the king in the evening.
On his wife's insistence, the storyteller and the beggar man played a game of dice.
And wouldn't you know it, the old beggar man won. And before long, the storyteller lost every penny of his money.
A fine day indeed. Now I'm storyless and penniless.
Will you play again?
Don't be a fool, old man. What else? You've already taken all my money.
I'll all my money against your wife. No,
So, the old man played again.
And the old Mega Man won again.
No sooner had the storyteller lost than, to his sorrow and surprise, his wife went and sat down near the ugly old beggar.
So it's as easy as that,
He
is
went
it?
fair and square.
Have you anything else to stake?
I hope not.
I'll stake the whole now, wife and all, against your own self.
So the two men played once more.
We don't even have to say it, do we?
He lost.
You've won my whole self. Now what do you want with me?
And with that, the beggar man waved his wand, and he, the storyteller, whisked away to the castle of King Leinster.
The Mega Man waited by the castle door, but the storyteller was made invisible, able to see all, but not be seen himself.
Who are you? What do you want?
I come from the outmost ring of earth, a night in Mon, a night on the cold hillside.
Come again.
Just an old traveler come to entertain.
Can you tell stories? My storyteller has gone missing, and I need my nightly story.
I can't tell a story, but I can play the sweetest music your ears have ever heard.
I have musicians, the finest in the land. I have no need for more music. What I need is a story.
Finest in the land, you say. Let them play, let me be the judge.
If you would.
Finest in the land. Oh, King, have you ever heard a cat purring over a bowl of broth? Or beetles buzzing in the twilight? Or a shrill-tongued old woman scolding her head off?
I certainly have.
More Megas, you were the worst of these sounds, the sweetest harping of thy musicians.
This made the musicians very mad, and they picked up their instruments and charged at the beggar man.
But the Mega Man waved his hand, and they started to attack each other.
The king became furious, and he sent for his guards.
Guards have this over of the
But when the guards came back, they found the old Mega Man sitting on the king's throne.
Did we just fuck you up?
He surely did not. I believe it was the king's brother. And I hidden the keys to his chains.
But just as the first time, when the guards returned to the hall, the old beggar man was sitting again on the king's throne. I'm sorry to be long about that time.
And here I am, once again upon the throne.
Well then, what did we talk about this time?
I believe it was the queen.
The queen.
And I hidden the keys to her chains.
The king will have our heads for this.
Do you wish to lock me up once more?
It must be involved.
And now you're being musical. And since you've given up trying to lock up a stranger because she finds fault with your music, I don't mind telling you that if you go back into the dungeons, you'll find your friends unchained and as content as can be.
And again, the beggar man vanished.
Taking with him the storyteller,
Back to the spot where the two men first met.
where his wife was waiting with the horse and the hounds.
Now I'll torment you no longer. Here's your carriage and your horses, your money and your wife. Do what you please with them.
For my horses and my house, I thank you. But for my money and my wife, we make you.
No, I want neither. And as for a wife, don't think ill of her. She couldn't help it.
Not help casting me off the beggarly old.
I'm not as beggarly or as old as they think. I'm Angus the Bruff. Many a good story you told to the king of literature. This morning, my magic told me the trouble you were in, and I made up my mind to get you out of it. And as her wife, the same power that changed your body changed her mind. And now forgive and forget as a man and wife should. And now
With that, the old beggar man disappeared.
And that evening, our brave storyteller went to the king and told him his tale of old Angus of the Rough.
And the king loved for so hard, for so long, that he couldn't go to sleep at all.
And he told the storyteller never to trouble for fresh stories.
Every night, as long as we live, he once again heard afresh the tale of Angus the Rough.
The end. What do you mean, your work?
I mean, my work.
I mean, we all know who has done the hard work here.
Ah, yes. Everyone, please give a round of applause for our players.